MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Number 12 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's coming off one of those performances. He gave up 2 hits. He pitched deep in the ball game. He showed you durability, ability to throw strikes when he needed to. He's looking very good right now, and I expect another good game from him right now. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Digging in, Tom Lewis. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Third baseman, Tom Lewis.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
This is a situation, Matt, where they can really redeem themselves. Look, they lost by 1 run last game. Really tough to get past. But you got to throw that out right here, right now is the time to turn it around. And this big half inning could do it for him.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Helm will pull this one in over near the first base dugout for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Jack Fisher. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. One and one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance of getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
Calling for it, Kempton. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Jack Bull.
So coming to the plate, Jack Bull. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy.
Well, a couple things with that base hit right there by the 3-hitter. One, he thought he was going to get out of this inning pretty easy. And now you put him in a stretch. The middle of this lineup is no joke. He can find himself in danger real quick.
So digging in now, Ken Carr. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike, man. Sometimes maybe even a tad bit low on the knees. But as a hitter, if you know what he's going to call, it's okay. You can respect that. Just be consistent, Clyde. That's all.
Here comes the 1-0. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball, middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Kempton looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His first homer here in the series as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as it's on the ground toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
In now, Carmen Francisco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One-0 count. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball in there, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Wiz is there, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up from Wrigley. It's now 2-0 Baltimore. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Curtis Romack is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Stepping up now, schoolboy Wiz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Wiz.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'm not sure what he saw in that pitch. Just a little too aggressive. That ball's in the dirt.
Hit hard up. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He's really locked in right now.
Into the box now, John Anderson, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here's the 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Nice. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Into the box, Leo Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. And he will score from third. A daring move as he scores on what ought to be called a wild pitch. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and this is going to find a seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. In to score the runner from third. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple.
Boy, that was a heck of an at-bat. Worked the count cool. Pitcher thought for sure he'd be looking fastball. He got a breaking ball, stayed with it, and got the base hit. That's about as good as it's going to get right there.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
A runner in scoring position with none out. Dribbled up the line. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Striding into the box, Nate Primetime. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball two.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Francisco ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, center fielder, David Hampson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. Hit on the ground to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw over, and the fans don't like this at all. Stepping in now, Money Mock. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in right place to throw strikes.
From the belt, the pitch, and he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 3 and the Orioles 2. So striding in, John Peterson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hampton is under it. 1 away.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now. Digging in to try it again. Tom Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is low, ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second.
Woo, that ball was close right there. Whizzed right by his ear. Matt, they always say chuck and duck. Well, that's an example of it right there.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing. In now, Jack Fisher, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back in standing. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jack Bull, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That misses. 2-0.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
Hard liner towards short, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Chris Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
1-1. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location. So a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3-0 to the opposing pitcher. Throwing strikes can be difficult sometimes, but nothing like not being able to throw it to the other pitcher. Man, it's got to be frustrating.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Schoolboy Wiz. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in, the switch hitter, John Anderson. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back easily. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Here he comes on 2-0. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ready with the 2-2. Fouled back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now another 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 3-2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ken Carr. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Well, Matt, it's early in the game, I know that, but that is already their 6th hit as they lead off this inning right here to get it going again. They are swinging the bats.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Has a look, now the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Carmen Francisco. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he throws it away. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Nomar Mazara is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, that definitely caught me off guard there. That wasn't exactly the typical steal situation with 2 outs and a runner on second. I can't say I agree with the strategy, but at the same time, now he can score a lot of different ways.
A man on third with 2 down. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 3-2. Ready for another chance? Leo Bryant. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A leadoff base hit, that's the last thing he wanted to see here to start the 3rd inning. He's already given up 5 hits. He's been struggling, been pitching out of the stretch, hasn't looked comfortable. This could be a short game for him.
In now, Chris Helm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Well, he hung him one and he smoked it, but just wasn't able to keep it fair. I doubt if he throws him that pitch again.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. A dive, but he's back. Standing in now, Nate Primetime. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2. No chance of making contact with.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box now, David Hampton, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch, and wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Two out with the man at first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Looped out towards short. And this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Cubs strand 1. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. Striding in once again, John Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Peterson.
Into the windup and the pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in now, Curtis Romack, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Well, he really struggled in the first inning. Say struggled is kind. He really had a bad first, but man, he's made a nice adjustment now and is really starting to dominate this game.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High pop up. Bryant is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tom Lewis.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Lewis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit well on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Captain Jack Fisher.
Into the box, Jack Fisher, and a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And will step off and fire to the bag. But the runner's back easily. Here it is on 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jack Bull stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
The 0-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Curveball that time, not even close. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Orioles strand a couple. Still a 3-2 ball game. Stepping into the box, Money Mock. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, number 16.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. So striding forward now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Mazara has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, number 12.
Now at the plate, number 12 reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And he misses again. 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And the pitch on 2-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt he'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Digging in once again, Schoolboy Wiz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. After the walk, a quick check on first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Three runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Two out with the man at first. Hard hit to first. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready once again, Ken Carr. He'll start out as we begin the 5th.
Ken Carr.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. This one's down to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Carmen Francisco.
Ready for another shot now. Carmen Francisco, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Nomar Mazara would be next. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. A runner on first with 2 away. Up top, it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. And the pitch on 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Another one sent foul. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
This is a well-conditioned pitcher right here. His stamina is showing up. He's still throwing in the high 90s, and it's late in the game. Man, he's in shape.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Mock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail 3-2. Stepping up to the plate, John Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Now the pitch. 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping in, Leo Bryant, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Tell you what, that speed kills you, Matt. He walked him to get on. He nibbled, trying to make him swing the bat, and he didn't. And now he's on first base, and he falls behind this hitter 2-0. That speed will kill you.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is. But meanwhile, it's 3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Chris.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Coda Glover is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Coda Glover.
Chris Helm will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Primetime.
Into the box now, Nate Primetime. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Looped out toward third. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Center fielder, number 1. David
Ready now,
Hampton.
David Hampton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's a look over to first. Runners back. Here's the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Lazar is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2.
Hey, great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
In now, Money Mock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
2 out with the man at first. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fouled back. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Ready for another shot now. John Peterson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bryant on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Sherwood McMahon will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 0, Sherwood McMahon.
Line drive to left. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
It looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Tom Lewis. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Helm is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Cubbies are in front 5-2. Francisco Castro enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 6, Francisco Castro.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Chris Bryant.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Yeah, he was motoring around those bases and had every intention of stretching this into a triple. That is until the ball hopped over the fence for a ground rule double.
Into the box now, number 12. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Schoolboy Wiz, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes on 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Again, he sends it out of play. And that misses 2-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Bull gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, John Anderson.
Stepping in and ready for Anderson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. A fastball that he takes for a strike. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Curveball that time, not even close.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Stepping in now, Leo Bryant, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A 1-0 delivery, chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in to try it again, Jack Fisher. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Jack Fisher.
And the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Chris Stratton takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 34, Chris Stratton.
Jack Bull will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Two and 0.
No strike.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Mock going back on it, off the LED board and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Standing in now, Ken Carr. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hit back up the middle. Prime time comes up with it. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his third hit tonight.
Well, that's his third hit of the game, and I know infield single, but he doesn't care. Man, 3 hits in a ball game, he'll take it.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Don't want to forget about him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Nobody out, runner on first. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's a high pop-up. Helm is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder Carmen Francisco.
Digging in once again, Carmen Francisco. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Quick check on that tying run at first. Just keeping him close. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Pitch inside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 19.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. but it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Into the box, John Peterson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball 2.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul as that finds the stands over the Cub dugout. Set to deal on 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cubs are on top, 5-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Johnny Barbado will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Raimel Tapia is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 68, Raimel.
Striding in once again, Chris Helm. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. You may as well take out a tee, set the ball right there, and say hit it as hard as you can, because that's what he did.
Into the box now, Nate Primetime, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A bare hand for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The center fielder, number 1.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled off very often. So that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
In now, David Hampton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In the air now, out to left. Benintendi will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They lead it 5-4. Darryl Hinkle will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
35, Darryl.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch. 1-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Ready for another chance? Tom Lewis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Pitch out. Nothing doing. From the belt, the pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
What an exciting game. What a stroke right there. That home run gives him the lead late in the game. If that holds up, those are one of those things we'll be talking about in years to come.
Michael Moreland is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 0, Michael Moreland.
Standing in now, Jack Fisher, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And the pitch. And another foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
That's inside. 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Four-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Ken Carr will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Throw over to first, and the runner back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high. Runner at first here, one man out. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1. Just got a piece to the right side. That winds up foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Marco Hernandez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 40, Marco Hernandez.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mauricio Cabrera will come on to pitch here, and he'll move into the number 5 spot in the lineup now on the double switch. Roman Quinn will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup. Digging in the switch hitter, Money Mock. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Now the pitch, and that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and one, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Bryant. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. One and one, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball. One out, nobody on. And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
Please.
Fernando Crespo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Carmen Francisco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
The 0-2 once more. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 24.
In now, Roman Quinn. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Grounded to third. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. Touché, sir.
Now batting.
And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Showtrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. In now, John Peterson. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hampton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Albert DeBow is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Albert DeBow.
Stepping into the box, schoolboy Wiz. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now the pitch. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, John Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is fouled at the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot down the line.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Back up the middle. Peterson ranging up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Leo Bryant.
Striding into the box, Leo Bryant. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Orioles have evened up this World Series at 1 game apiece. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Our final line scored tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours.